What's happening? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to another gig vlog. I'm here with my man Will. Say what's up, Will.
What's up, guys?
So we're here at Lucian's Manor. Have I ever made a gig vlog here? I've been here multiple times, but I don't think I've ever made a gig vlog on it. Pretty dope spot. Multiple different rooms. It's one of those wedding factories. Today we're gonna be in the upstairs one. This venue is also known for they're not too easy loaded. You guys can see the dock super high up, super high up. It's meant for like an 18-wheeler. Then we also have this ramp. This ramp is a little tough to get through. We have the Sparklers today, which is cool. First time bringing those new ones out. And we're also doing Dancing on the Clouds. No lights today. We have the standard ceremony, no cocktail, and then reception, which we're just doing speakers, facade, the usual side of stuff. We're gonna do a chain gang style. So basically, I'll put the stuff here. Will load it up on the trucks and the trolleys. And that's it. It shouldn't take us too long to get everything in. Like I said, it's not too much stuff. It is a pain in the ass to get everything upstairs. We are upstairs today, which means we have to go through the kitchen, up an elevator. So not the easiest load in. However, because we do have the van today, it makes things a little bit easier. We just got to clear this. Aside from that, we should be good to go.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, we making moves. You smell good, bro. You smell like Irish Spring. Woo. All right, we're making moves. As you guys can see, everything's loaded up. Not too bad of a load in. Maybe I judged this place a little too hard. But that ramp is no help. If you don't have a truck like mine, it would be a bitch. Because you see how steep that ramp is.
Use your legs. Don't use your back.
First trip in, that's pretty much it. We just got the subwoofer and tripods. Actually, we're done. Let's just go right into the setup. This is it. Nice 360-degree view of our ballroom. This used to be where cocktail hour was held, but I guess not. Cocktail hour would be downstairs, a basement.
It's going down, basement.
This is where we're gonna be setting up in this little corner here. Getting power here is sometimes a little bit tough because we have to dig behind that table there, run it through that wall, come around here, and then up to the table here. We have our sparkler system, plus the fire extinguisher. On top, got my computer, got my cameras, got facade, got subwoofers, got Nimbuses, and we got console, speakers, mics, all that stuff. All that good stuff right there, yeah. So got my camera setting up over there. Let's start doing this. So check it out, guys. We are all done. Their color is purple. Can you make this purple? So Will right now is gonna turn on the lights and I'll walk you through the setup. We got one malfunctioning over here. Make sure it's on DMX 49. Look for D49, there you go. All right, there we go, now that's fixed. So here we go, this is our setup. It's a pretty simple one. As you guys can see, this place has built-in lighting all above. Got the purple, we're matching the light purple on the facade, as you guys can see here. We got the SRX 828P right here, accompanied with our Showven Sparks. This is the debut of our Showven Sparks, as I mentioned at the start. Big thing with this, I'm gonna walk you guys through them real quick, but some very important stuff that you need to know. First off, you need permission from the venue. We've been here before, we've used these before, so I already know that's a check. Second thing is, when you're loading these bad boys in, the powder that goes in here does not go in here, it goes in here. You see here? This is where you load it, not here. If you put the powder in here, this thing will catch on fire. It will be bad. So powder here, not in here. Second thing is, you want to make sure that you daisy chain them and then you wait for them to heat up. So right now, turning them on, Will's got this one on this side. Takes about 10-15 minutes for those bad boys to heat up. When you're using these, you want to be safe, so you always got to have the fire extinguisher. Think of this as more or less a metal shop. So basically what it's doing, it's grinding up metal and it's shooting out the sparks the metal shoots out. That's more or less what it is. It's cold to the touch, so you can put your hand over it, it won't burn you. It's all safe. However, you gotta be careful, so you always gotta have the Class D. Class D fire extinguishers, for those of you who don't know, are designed for putting out metal fires. So that's why you always wanna have this ready. So we got a flight case build. I had this custom flight case built. Cost me 350 bucks to get this made. And now we have a case for our fire extinguisher. So whenever this comes out, this will come out as well. Over here, we're using the flight case as a nice little table for our drinks tonight. We got our cameras here. We got the Airstream DMX to control our facade lights. That's the only lights we're gonna be controlling. We have the DDJ 1000 SRT for our mixer console. We have the iPad, which we're gonna plug in to make sure that it does not die. So let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in. Okay, boom, that's plugged in. We got the SRX 815 tops. We got the PRX 715 as our monitor. This is what it looks like from the DJ booth. Look at this ballroom, it's beautiful, ain't it? Thumbs up for this ballroom, looking nice, looking very nice. Over here, we have the Club Cannon button, big button. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna change this from CO2 to sparklers. So not only can you control jets, if you guys saw my previous videos, I showed you that you can use this to control jets. You can also use this to control sparklers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our menu. It originally had a timer. That's for the timer for the CO2 tank. So it lets us know that we have 10 seconds left. You can switch it to say Cairo or Cryo. I always say that wrong. Or you can switch it to say fire. Today, we're gonna go with fire. We're also gonna change the LED on this, the color. Right now I have a rainbowy color. We're gonna go with a red today. All right, so we got the big red button ready to go. We got the camera over there ready to record. So the way this works is pretty straightforward. We gotta unlock it, so we unlock it here. Now the big red button is ready to fire. The longer I hold it down, the more it'll shoot out. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, testing sparks. There we go. And if I let go, just like that, that's fire, right? Yo, we did it first try, bro, first try. So everything is good to go. Last and final thing that we gotta do is we just gotta fill these up with water. We use 2 Nimbuses. We're gonna shoot one from here and one from over there. So a thing I would consider with the Nimbuses is getting like a gallon bucket or something, because sometimes we always run into this issue where the sinks are always up top, there's no hose. So it's a little bit tough to fill these bad boys up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna steal a pitcher over here, and then we're just gonna drop in. Actually, let's steal one of those. For those of you who don't know how to fill up a Nimbus, you make sure that this lever all the way up, water has to seep just through this little tray. Below the tray, not good, not gonna work, not gonna heat up. There's a sensor in here that lets it know that it's filled. So if you want this to work, you gotta make sure that the water is seeping through this little grill here. If it's underneath the grill, it's not gonna work. You kinda gotta eyeball it. It's a little bit tricky, so just be mindful of that. All right, here we go, last drop. We're gonna kind of eyeball it, making sure that we don't put too much. If we put too much, we're gonna get the dance floor wet. So you can just now see that the water is not seeping in just yet, but with one more little drop, we should be able to fill it up. So just be mindful of that. Once you see that the water is seeping through just a little bit, you can see it's still not covered. Some is here, but not here. So we're just gonna make sure that we fill it. So this one should do it right here. Stop, boom, you see that? That is how you want your Nimbus. So it's just covering the grill but not above it. That's where you want to be at with the Nimbus. If the water level is not at this height, this will not turn on. So if you've ever had an issue where this light doesn't turn on and your Nimbus isn't charging, it's not that it's broken, it's that it's not filled up all the way. One more pro tips with the Nimbus. Here we go. If you're in a pinch and you need these to hit up as fast as possible, pro tip is obviously going to be use the hot water. So right now we have plenty of time. The first dance is not going to be for like 3 hours, so they're going to be charging for 3 hours for us. So typically we like to fill these up as quick as possible. Tip number 2, when you're maneuvering the Nimbus, see how Will is maneuvering the Nimbus with the nozzle facing him? Once you fill this, you always want to maneuver the Nimbus with the nozzle facing you. Reason is because if you're pushing forward, you hit a little speed bump and this thing knocks over, you're gonna get water all over the floor. If you hit a speed bump and you're going this way, you're gonna knock it over there, so you're gonna save yourself the spill. Hey Barr, how do I stop the dance floor from getting wet? It's a big mistake that I even used to make, and I figured out how to fix it. So what we've done is we filled up a bucket of water, and what happens when you drop in something heavy into a bucket of water, it's obviously going to splash, right? So the ice is very heavy, and then we have water, boiling water. So what happens when you just drop ice into boiling water? It's gonna splash all over the place. So how do you solve that issue? You drop it down gently. So Will here is gonna demonstrate. Say for example, we're doing our first stance right now. Our ice is in this bucket. We're gonna gently drop in the ice. We're not gonna go psh, because what's that gonna do? It's gonna maneuver this, shake it, and it's gonna create a splash. Now, our ice is loaded up. We've closed this. Pretend that the door is closed. How are we gonna drop this? He's gonna lift from the side and drop down gently. You see how he's dropping down gently? Like so. Because if he just goes up, go up, and just let go, that's gonna be a very heavy tray filled with 13 pounds, 15 pounds of ice. And what's that gonna do? It's gonna splash. So that's what's gonna happen, and you're gonna get the water all spewing out of that hole back there, and you're gonna get the dance floor wet. So how do you stop that? You drop it nice and easy. So there's a couple little pro tips for the Nimbus. And now let me show you guys how to maneuver this. Facing out, and we push. Bonus tip with the Nimbus. These things suck up a lot of juice. If you have a 20 amp circuit, you could probably plug in a couple more things. If you have a 15 amp circuit like we have today, pro tip, to find out if it's a 20 amp, it'll have a little dash next to this side here. So this one, you can see it's a 15 amp, not 20, so we can only have one thing on it. So the only thing on here is the Nimbus. If you plug other stuff in it, it's gonna blow the circuit, you're gonna be screwed. You also have to separate the two Nimbuses, because two Nimbuses will straight up blow a 15 amp circuit. So we have one here, one over there. This one, we do have other power outlets. I don't know if they're all in the same circuit, but better safe than sorry. We're not gonna use any other plugs except these. Another Nimbus is over there. Last thing for the Nimbus is the ice. So we got dry ice right here, and now we're gonna crush it. You wanna crush it about the size of an ice cube that you would have from like your house around this size. And the reason you want to do this is so that it covers more area, surface area. So we're going to break it down and we're going to drop it in. We use two Nimbuses, so we have two buckets, and then I'll take one, Will will take one later on tonight, and then we'll dump him inside. So let's go ahead and break these down. You don't want to hit it too hard because it might pop. If you can get the pellet ice, that's great. The place by my house, literally across the street from my house, only sells this. I could take the 15-minute drive to get the pellets, but I'd rather just break it and take that 15-minute drive. See that? This is what you want to see. See that? Final thing that we do for prepping the ice. So what we do is we take our bags and we shove them in. This is otherwise known as double bagging the ice. And then we just split it. I'll take one 15-pound bag and Will take one 15-pound bag. They're both double bagged, and we'll keep them in separate coolers at each end of the dance floor. Scoop, and we're gonna go right in. I wanna make sure that they're even as possible. Otherwise, one Nimbus is gonna be short. Scoop. Scoop. We just do it like you're splitting drug money. Some for you. Some for you.
The importance of wearing gloves, because if you touch that, you will burn your hands.
Good point, Will.
Be smart, people.
So I'm gonna just ask my man Will here to eyeball him. What do you think?
We're good.
No, this one has more. So the last and final bit.
I can't see.
Go to this one. Take one and one. Lock it up. If you have towels, it's a good idea to throw towels in there. That'll keep it from dissipating. If you're doing this like overnight, where it's like, let's say a Sunday wedding and your place is not open on Sundays, then you typically want to get about 5 to 10 pounds extra. So So a Nimbus would usually take 15 pounds. So if you have like a Sunday gig and the place isn't open, you got to get 20 pounds. I would even get 25 if you're super OG like me. Because I double it up, it gets really expensive if I have a Sunday wedding. So no discounts for Nimbuses on Sunday weddings because I'm paying about $2 a pound for ice. So right now we have 15 and 15. This is $60 worth of ice. And they usually always hook it up because they never measure exactly. So generally we get about 32 pounds because they always, you know, good enough. They always give you a little extra. Or at least that's what I've noticed with most dress clothes. Close them up and we're good to go. Also, when you're transporting these, it's very important that you keep these separate from the dry ice. Otherwise they are going to burn your hands. And that's it. We're good to go. It's time to head down to ceremony. I just want to chime in with one more tip with your Nimbus. I'm sitting here editing and I remembered something that I see a lot of my guys do, and it's something that is wrong. I actually just had a wedding this weekend and one of my guys, they did the Nimbus wrong. 15 pounds, guys. The Nimbus takes 15 pounds of dry ice. This does not mean you do a little scoop and then you let the lever slowly go down. That is the wrong way to do it. You feed the machine the entire 15 pounds in one shot. Do not do a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. You fill it up entirely. Why? Two things. First of all, when you do little scoops like that, the water is getting cold. When the water starts getting cold, the dry ice is not melting. You want to shock the dry ice entirely. You don't want to get the water a little bit cold with a little dry ice and then drop some more dry ice. And when you do that, when you feed the machine little by little, you're splashing. So what do? Slow down. You have all the time in the world. When the first dance gets announced, it doesn't have to go right away. You can give it a couple seconds. You drop the entire 15 pounds. Do not continuously feed the machine. You're only going to feed the machine once and then you're going to slowly drop. Once you drop, put pressure on the top so nothing leaks out and you get a nice tight effect. The other thing that happens when you feed it little by little, your machine is going to have one nice blast for a couple seconds and then it's going to die down. Then you're going to start panicking. You're going to start adding more ice. You're going to start splashing and it's going to be no good because the water is already cold. Do not refeed the machine because it's just going to waste. What's going to happen at the end of the first dance, you're going to notice that a lot of the dry ice is not melted. It's still on the tray. You got to shock the entire 15 pounds with the hot water and that's how you're going to get the best effect. Good luck to all you guys doing Dancing on the Clouds. If you follow these tips, trust me, you're going to get a really awesome effect. This is cool because we just went through the kitchen and now I get to show you guys the other ballroom, which is way bigger than ours, but it looks exactly the same. You tell me which one you like better, Will.
Oh, wow. Yo, this one's big. I don't know. I kind of prefer this one.
Yeah?
This one's nice. You know what it is? Like, damn. Oh yeah, so that's what he's referring to.
Alright, so this place has one of the coolest ceremonies areas. I'm about to show you, so come on in. This is ceremony right here. Very nice.
Ooh. Yo.
Now, for those of you guys who don't know, I have simplified the ceremony setup. We've condensed it just to one elegant case. If you guys remember back in the day, we were carrying around a big SKB case, and we all know what happened with that SKB case. You should be ashamed of yourself for putting out such shit out there. We just have extension cord, microphone, an iPad running DJ Pro, a mixer, microphone, and that's it. That's everything we're using for ceremony. When Will spilled my soda at that last wedding, see that? That's all Will. That was from that Sprite explosion. This is the simplest ceremony setup that you'll ever see. One microphone, two microphones, one's wired, one's not. One's for me to say, everybody be quiet and turn off your microphones. Not microphones, turn off your cell phones. And that's pretty much it. I say, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please turn off your cell phones if you have them and enjoy the show. That's pretty much it. This is everything. We Bluetooth from here into here. Sometimes I do wire in because I'm a little bit sketched out. And this is our beautiful ceremony room. Look at this place. This place is sick. South Jersey stepping up their venue game. All right, Will all suited up. Will's with the black, Oh, you gotta move this tag though, bro. Party foul, baby. So we're all all good to go. Officiant is mic'd up, check. We did a sound check, and your guests, the guests, are finally starting to arrive. Got a little background music playing. By the way, if you want to download my platforms and the exact mix that I play while guests are walking in, it's listed in the description of this video, as well as up in the card up above. We're suited up and we're ready to rock out, so wish us luck. Here we go. The first one of the weekend starts right now.
By the power vested in me as an officiant in the state of New Jersey, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Alright, ceremony just ended. It was a fabulous ceremony. It was really cute. There was these kids holding signs, which I've never seen before, and I've seen a lot. So that was pretty cool. Right now we're just putting the stuff back in the truck, the stuff for ceremony, ease our load at the end of the night. This is something that I like to do. Sometimes with Nimbuses, if it's an easy way to get them out, I typically go drain them during dinner and bring them outside. This is just stuff to make kind of our life easier at the end of the night, because, you know, at the end of the night, we just want to get the hell out. So, you know, just some stuff that we like to do to keep things moving. Also, you gotta have the rock and roller linked down below. All the equipment we use is linked down below. Rock and roller, however, has been acting funny. This wheel, it's been kind of bent out of shape. No, it's this one. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that one's kind of angled. Too many heavy loads, oversized, wide loads.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the beautiful Lucian's Manor Barr celebration this evening tonight, of course, in celebration of Sherry and Richard's wedding. Let me hear you make some noise for the bride and groom tonight. It gives me great pleasure tonight to introduce to you your brand new Mr. and Mrs. Aguilar. Oh yes, I love it. I love it. Our bride and groom have chosen a wonderful song to share as their very first stance. It's by Dan and Shay, and it's entitled From the Ground Up.
Can spend the night, cause all this shit.
If you're feeling sexy, throw your hands up. Everybody say hell yeah! One more time, party people, throw your hands up. We're gonna go hard one more time tonight. All right, party people, one more time. I need everybody to scream. I need everybody to shout. Somebody make some noise for your brand new Mr. and Mrs. Aguilar. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for celebrating with us this evening. It's been nothing but a pleasure. Know that we came, know that we raved, and know that our bride and groom absolutely love you. Thank you so much. My name is DJ Barr alongside Will, and we are Barr Entertainment. Thank you guys so much. Until we meet again, have a great night and a wonderful tomorrow. Congratulations once more to the bride and groom. Let me get a big group hug. Let me get a big group hug. Everybody hug it in, hug it in. Once more, thank you so much, party people.
All right, guys, we're here with our beautiful bride, Sherry. She just got married here at Lucian's Manor. The groom is out here somewhere. But how was it, Sherry? How was it?
Oh my god, DJ Barr is the fucking best. Excuse my language.
Woo!
He fucking makes the party lit. You know, he did not disappoint. I'm so happy with everything. Thank you so much, Barr. I'm so happy.
Woo! Congratulations. Are you going on honeymoon or what?
Oh yeah, Monday we're gonna be in Mexico.
Woo! Where are you going? Cabo? Cancun?
Cancun.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ready to party.
Woo!
He got our fucking party started, you know?
Yes. Everybody, this is Richard. We found our groom. What's up, man? How was it? Did you have fun, man?
Tonight
Congratulations.
was awesome. DJ Barr, his crew, awesome time, great energy. Guarantee you'll have a blast. Book them now.
Woo! That was such a fun night. Love working Filipino weddings. This was just epic. It was such a blast. Great music, great people. Another one is officially in the books. And how about them clouds? Let me get a like down below if you thought those clouds were on point. It was an awesome night. The sparklers went off without a hitch. They did create a little bit of dust, but it's something that you can't avoid with these sparkler units. Bros, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to support the channel, check out the links down below. Check out my DJ tools, my DJ planning forms, my DJ crates, and my DJ sound effects. They are all listed down in the description of this video. Additionally, my friends over at BPM Supreme have put together a great wedding playlist for DJs out there. And if you want to download that, I recommend that you sign up to BPM Supreme. Use my promo code and you'll save big. We're talking 25% big. Lastly, I want to invite you guys to follow me over on Instagram. Guys, I am working a ton. I have 5 weddings this week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 5 weddings back to back. And because I'm so busy, I cannot crank out these videos on time anymore. So the videos are super behind. This wedding was from a month ago. And I honestly have no idea when the videos from this week are gonna go up. So if you want to stay up to date with everything Barr Nation, everything going on in the world of Barr, check out my Instagram. I literally post every single wedding that I do. So please consider following me on Instagram so that you can see everything that I'm up to. Please like this video if you like this, subscribe if you're new around here, and don't forget to turn on that bell so that you can be notified next time we do another gig along. Signing off, DJ Barr. Stay awesome, bros. See you soon.